Hey there, everyone. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day today. Here we are in the middle of December, and I've decided let's chat about gift giving. The holidays are coming up. We all have gardeners in our lives, or a wish list that we're about to write up for all of our lovely people. So let's dive right in. What are the top gifts that any gardener would absolutely love this holiday gift giving season? Let's get going. First up, let's talk about tools for the gardener in your life. You cannot beat Felcos. They're like pretty much the best pruners ever, and they are not unique to my store, so no matter where you are in the country, hopefully you can find Felcos at your local garden center. I absolutely love them. They come in a whole range of different styles and sizes of the blade, and they make a saw, and oh my lord, these little snips, they're bonsai snips. Absolutely love these guys. Now Felcos last forever. You can get the blades sharpened, you can even get replacement parts, but literally they last so long. They sharpen up really, really well, and they are my absolute favorite gift for a new gardener or an old gardener, if you're thinking about tools for the gardener. But we also have these DeWitts here, gorgeously handmade, hand forged, lots of really wonderful tools that any gardener would absolutely love. And like there you have it with the tools, but there's also gardening gloves. A great little combo gift would be a great favorite choice of Felcos and maybe some rose gloves, because we're coming up to rose pruning time. Oh my goodness. I personally need new rose gloves. Lost last year's ones, have no idea where they are. So, note to my family and friends, rose gloves. Okay, let's talk next about garden art. What gardener doesn't love a little bit of whimsy in their garden? Now here, I'm not really going to talk about them today, but just have to show you. These are tuffets. They are not actual pillows. They're concrete stepping stones, and we make them here ourselves. Now, I do ship them out all over the country, but the shipping's expensive because they are heavy. So if you're local and you know somebody who would love some whimsical stepping stones in their garden, come on by and check out the tuffets. But this is what I'm really on the way to show you. These adorable metal fish. Now, these are just an example of some kind of whimsy that you can have in the garden. They are steel, they're locally made, they're rusted already, they're just going to keep taking on an even better patina. So what fisherman in your life, what gardener in your life, what whimsical person in your life wouldn't love one of these gorgeous metal fish? I love them. I personally love them too. And then more whimsy, more metal, frogs. All of us gardeners love frogs in the garden. And a little metal frog like this kind of honors those little creatures that eat all the bad bugs and the slugs and the snails while they're out there. So yeah, garden art is a fabulous gift for any gardener. And you can go big or small or any size whatsoever. But if you just can't make your mind up what kind of garden art that you really want to give your best friend gardener, you can always give a gift certificate right on it. Get yourself a piece of garden art. When you're shopping for garden art, it's always a nice idea to spread that gift giving a little bit further. So I love bringing in items that are from fair trade companies and are handmade and that are supporting communities around the world. This beautiful globe of flowers can also be turned into a light. There's a little secret compartment here, and you can pop a little light bulb or a candle in there. But it supports a community of artisans and craftsmen over in Africa. So think about that too when you're gift giving. If it's meaningful to you, it also helps your recipient of the gift and helps communities all around the world. And of course, that brings us to plants. What gardener wouldn't love some plants for Christmas or any other holiday or a birthday? But right now, middle of December, I am talking about the upcoming holidays, and the best plant gift However, right around now is something that's in bloom. That brings me to camellias, and we're up in the camellia area right now at Cottage Gardens. And I got to show you this adorable little Showa Nasake is in full bloom right now. Now, camellias have a really wonderful symbolism too. They show love, they show devotion, they show admiration. They're bringing you back into nature just by their gorgeous blooms. This one even has a little bit of a fragrance to it. So camellia is a fabulous plant gift to give for the holidays. And you could dress it up with some burlap and ribbons and all kinds of things. And you know your gardener families and friends are just gonna love it. Camellias come in all shapes and sizes too, and growth habits. Some go up, some go sideways, some bloom now, and some don't bloom till the spring. So you've lots and lots of different colors and forms and shapes to choose for your gardening friends and family. I absolutely love this Shishigashira too. It's a deep pink. Have a look, it's so, so pretty. And then apple blossom, very delicate and gorgeous and open. And guess what? Hummingbirds really, really love camellias too. I love watching them flit around in the afternoon. So, so sweet. I never knew that before about camellias. So to grow a camellia around here, again, afternoon shade's really important. Other than that, they are super easy to grow and not a difficult one for anybody even starting out in the garden world. It's just like afternoon shade, good drainage, started off with nice rich soil. They do not seem to get bothered by deer or gophers, but you know, if you get a gopher problem, it's always a great idea to protect with gopher wire. Another great gift idea for the holidays would be a specialty conifer. There are so many to choose from that it's kind of difficult to pin them down, but get to know your gardener. What's missing in the garden? What might they like? If you're going for a bright pop of color, this Monterey Cypress Wilma is absolutely my first choice. And I keep petting it like this because it also is fragrance. It's so wonderful. It looks great all year, but this time of year especially, it absolutely shines in the garden when everything else is like going dormant or looking a bit tired or spent after a season of blooms. Wilma is still shining. Now, another one that I totally adore is a weeping blue Atlas cedar. These guys live so long and they are so spectacular in their elderly years that you just have no idea. I planted one a couple of years ago and they are slow growing, but it's looking great, and I have this plan for it to drape itself going that way and looking amazing. So if you live locally, come check it out. There's so many different textures and colors and forms to them that there's a lot to choose from. I love these guys too. Any of these Mugo pines, absolutely amazing. But I think I shared with you before how this Spiralis Hinoki cypress is probably my favorite. It's just adorable, a little grinchy looking, but totally unusual. And I know a lot of people would absolutely love this one. Look at these guys. Look at these textures. We've got blue foliage over here, soft gray green over here. There's literally all kinds of shapes and forms that so many different people could be made very happy this Christmas. One thing I did want to say about growing any of these adorable dwarf conifers around here in Zone 9B, even though their label says full sun, that label is printed for the whole country. And some of them will struggle a little bit in full afternoon sun in the middle of the summer here in our particular zone in Northern California. So if you're shopping with us, make sure to check in and ask for advice about the best place for you to plant it. Afternoon shade, keeping it out of the hottest July sunshine is a really good idea around here. But if you live in a different zone, check with your local nursery. This is an amazing lavender that is blooming right now, so we'll make a fabulous gift for anybody who loves lavender. It's called La Diva Imperial. It's one of those dentatas, meaning, and I know I've talked about this before, but meaning that the little leaves are toothy, dentata. But what is so fabulous about this is that it literally never stops blooming. So here we are, middle of December, coming up to Christmas, and it is still blooming. So it would make an amazing gift. It is fabulous. Let me show you what it looks like after it's been planted for a couple of years so that you can tell the recipient how much space you're going to have to leave for it. And here we have La Diva Imperial after like 3 years of growth. It is at least 5 feet wide and it's about 3 feet tall. It literally has never stopped blooming. The one problem with that, I guess, is it makes it difficult to know when you should prune it back. It's not really that difficult to know it. It's just when you see honeybees and hummingbirds on it in the middle of winter, it's very difficult to prune it. But I love it for that very reason. You're providing the pollinators and the hummingbirds with nectar all year long with this amazing lavender. Super easy to care for, super easy to grow. Have it here in the parking strip, for goodness sake. So yeah, great gift. Right now, everywhere you look, there are gorgeous Christmas cactuses in bloom, and I bet you're adding to your collection. I know I certainly am. So if you need a little refresher on how to grow a Christmas cactus successfully, keep it going all year long, check out the video I did last year right here. So we talked about camellias and we talked about conifers as specific items to present your wonderful gardening friends for Christmas. But if you're local, if you're up here in Zone 9B, pretty much anything I've got here at Cottage Gardens is ready to plant right now and would make a fabulous gift. Maybe not as showy, but you know, who doesn't want a gift of 6 lavender or some penstemon or a little olive tree or anything else that looks pretty right now? Personally, I need to refresh my garden and add some new lavenders into the garden. And I had lost a shrub or two to gophers over the year. So those are a couple more things. Or what about giving the gift of starting your buddies off with a brand new vegetable garden? We have tons of veggies that are still plantable right this minute, and it will see you through until it's time to start planting tomatoes and peppers and all those wonderful summer veggies that we love. Oh, there are so many great things that we can plant in our particular zone right now. We're so lucky. We're not under snow. I mean, it's a bit cloudy and foggy and chilly right now, but I am not complaining. Love this winter weather. Love that the holidays are just around the corner, and love that there's so many wonderful things that we can give as gifts to our gardening friends and family. All right, everybody, I hope that was super helpful to you with your gift giving ideas or your wish list ideas for all your family and friends that are about to put something wonderful under your tree. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got inspired. I hope you're enjoying your garden wherever you are. If you're somewhere nearby, make sure you come on in and visit. Even in the middle of December, Cottage Gardens is a wonderful place to be. But if you can't make it in, find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram, drop me a comment. Let me know what your favorite gift would be should somebody still be looking for inspiration. And happy gardening, everybody. See you next time.